if you are a Nigerian or a West African looking to come to Korea to further your studies as a way to leave Nigeria or as a way to leave your country and also get to live the life you want to live or live out your fantasies of being in Korea and enjoying the Korean lifestyle, I would say that it goes 30% of your life here is only going to be you living out that fantasy that you've always wanted. 70% of it is going to be you living a reality that you most likely didn't bargain for.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So guys, I'm back again with another interesting video. Guys, this video is so very touching. So this is a Nigerian girl who live and study in Korea, and few days ago she made a video on TikTok telling fans how she was unable to get a job because of her nationality. So according to her, she was discriminated against just because she's from Nigeria and also she's an African. She said a lot in her video how everybody will always reply her email, but immediately they know that she's a black person and a black person from Africa and from a country, Nigeria. There's a video I uploaded where I reacted to an interview by K Explorer where he interviewed some black women in Korea, and she was one of the people that was interviewed. And also in the interview, she pointed out that she often gets rejected by people who are hiring for job just because she's a Nigerian. And in this video you're about to watch, she go in depth about her current experience and how she was rejected by everyone just because she's a Nigerian.
If you're an African thinking of studying or pursuing a career in education in South Korea, my advice to you will be to rethink your choices. So, hi everyone. It's been a long time since I posted. I'm a little emotional because I've been through a lot, depression, anxiety, all sorts of things. I would break them down further later. But I just came here to say this. In all my years of living, it has never been so obvious to me that I am an African till I came to Korea. Let me explain. So, my major is educational psychology, testing, evaluation, curriculum design, so much more. It's a lot. I know it's a mouthful. Now, I'm currently looking for job opportunities, internships actually, because I'm looking to transition into pursuing a PhD. But during that process of waiting, I don't just want to do anything, I want to I know I should be traveling and enjoying myself, but I feel like I need to gather experience. So like a normal person, I decided to pursue an internship. I've been looking for opportunities and I was hit with a hard reality, a terrible, terrible hard reality. And this might ruffle some feathers, but I just want to say that Africans are considered the bottom of the barrel in Korea. Let me explain. It goes like this: Americans or whites, African Americans, South Africans, and then we West Africans or East Africans, however you want to put it. I've been searching for job opportunities. I cold email, message on LinkedIn. Conversations will go well. Responses will come in. And then they'll ask for my nationality, or they would ask, some of them will just plainly state it, we're only looking for white teachers. And I'm like, I'm not applying for a teaching position. I'm applying for XYZ. They're like, okay, we want people within the American education system. So, American education system, white, I don't have any of those. None. And that has made me feel terrible the past few weeks because I realize they don't have a yardstick to gauge my competency, to gauge my education, to gauge anything that I have. So going to them receiving my information and looking through it and realizing, oh, she's African, we can't, should I say verify, or we can't trust? I don't know the exact words, but I've been getting turned down. They're like, oh, if you're African American, if you're within the American education system, mind you, I have credentials. I have, granted, I don't have work experience within this space. I don't have as much, let me reiterate, I don't have as much work experience, hence me going into internship. I do have work experience, but it's not considered in competitive spaces good enough to look for full-time jobs. So I thought, internships should be okay, right? Wrong. So everywhere I go, the African tag, the Nigerian tag follows me, and it just doesn't do well for me. I don't know why I'm ranting, I don't know why I'm yapping, but I've been so depressed because of this. The fact that I am not even getting an audience, I'm not getting past the door, I'm not getting past the window just because of my nationality is so bad. And I have been desperate. I remember replying to an email and saying, I can come in for an interview. I don't mind being tested. I don't mind sitting up, because that's how confident I am in my skills. That's how confident I am in my ability to do what I need to do. Curriculum design, SEL, social emotional learning, extracurricular activities design, program management. That's how confident I am. But they don't respond. Like, once they send me the initial response, it ends there. And it has affected me negatively. It has affected my confidence. It has affected my ego. It has affected, and I'm smart. I am a smart person, guys. I'm talking about honor roll students, all of that, GPA way up there, all of these things. But the fact that I am an African, not just an African, an indigenous African, is preventing me from several opportunities, is preventing me from doing several things. It's gotten to the point that I experience anxiety opening response emails because I feel like it's going to be another round of disappointment. And that's why I'm just putting this video out there. I don't know if it's going to get 10 views, 20 views, I don't care. I just want to get it out there and tell people that if you're coming to South Korea to pursue education, please rethink. And before, let me say this, because I know the TikTok is filled with people that, put their brain to sleep and then just come online and type however they type. You're like, oh, why did you go to Korea to study? First of all, I got a scholarship, fully paid scholarship, several things. I enjoyed my stay learning. I enjoyed several things. So let me nip it in the bud. Please don't come into my comment section and be all nonsensical with your thoughts and ideologies. That's the last thing I need. I'm going to block you. Okay, let's have that wrapped up. Okay, thank you. Let's use our brains. Okay, so what was I saying? All of those things has affected me, and I am trying to see it as a challenge. I'm trying to see it as something I need to rise above. And so that's that. I'm currently looking forward to my PhD in America, Peabody University, and I'm hoping that things go well. But during that waiting period, I need something to keep my hands busy, to keep my brain busy, and all of that. And I will do more videos later, but I just wanted to get that out of the way. And please leave nice words, please leave nice comments, because my confidence has taken a huge blow. My mental health has taken a huge blow. This is my first video in 2 months, 1 month, I can't remember. But if you're coming across this video, if you don't have anything nice to say or any questions to ask, this is not the time to be critical. You have no right or no say to try to judge my life with your yardstick. Just scroll. You don't need to engage. Thank you guys. I'll see you later.
Somebody DM'd me and asked for an advice I can give, and I just want to say that if you're a Nigerian or a West African, sorry, I'm currently in the bathroom filming this video, so bear with me. If you are a Nigerian or a West African looking to come to Korea to further your studies as a way to leave Nigeria or as a way to leave your country and also get to live the life you want to live or live out your fantasies of being in Korea and enjoying the Korean lifestyle, I would say that it goes 30% of your life here is only going to be you living out that fantasy that you've always wanted. 70% of it is going to be you living a reality that you most likely didn't bargain for. And my advice to you would be, if you're coming on a scholarship, please and please choose a course that has a high tendency for you to get a job in Korea. To choose a course that won't discriminate against you when you're trying to get through doors. Now, stay with me, let me explain. I would say choose courses like human resource. If you're in education, choose courses like educational technology, because those courses don't discriminate. Those courses don't look at your nationality. They don't care about all those things. Choose human resource, choose maybe social psychology, choose organizational psychology, choose educational technology, choose business. Guys, choose business. I would advise you not to go into anything showbiz, entertainment, so much more, because there's some issues with that. I have a lot of African friends that completed their master's degree, and right now they cannot find a job because they're African and they're trying to get into the entertainment spaces. So be sure to research, because majority, and why I'm focusing on Nigerians is because we Nigerians, we leave the country with the mindset of we are not going back to Nigeria. So if you're not going back to Nigeria and you're looking to stay back in Korea after graduation or to transition from Korea to another country, for example, for someone like me right now, I am looking to transition from South Korea to do my PhD abroad, and I have 3 months within that waiting period. I think 3 to 5 months. I have within 3 to 5 months during that waiting period to transition from my master's to my PhD in the US, and because of that, I decided to get a work experience interning in South Korea, because I don't want to go back to Nigeria and start traveling from Nigeria to the US. It's easier to travel from the Korea to the US. So because of that, I've been looking for jobs, and unfortunately for me, I've been getting turned down because the educational sector in Korea is a very niche sector. I got a message from someone a director of a school that had messaged on LinkedIn saying, I'm interested in offering services interning as a school counselor, or even a counseling assistant, and they're like, oh no, that the school really prides itself on the nationalities of its staff members, and parents are also extremely interested on the nationalities of the staff members. So that means if I come in being African and all, it's going to raise some concerns from the parents. The parents are going to doubt my ability to do XYZ, and Korea works. The Korean educational system adopts some systems from the American education system also. So because of that, there are lots of issues, and this is not just for only me. This for me and some other people that are in concentrated or niche fields and studies. So if you're Nigerian looking to come into Korea to study, please try to focus on courses or fields that no matter what happens, you can get a job in Nigeria. I have friends that have been able to get jobs in Korea, because I have friends that have been able to get jobs in Korea because of the field of study that they went into. So please do a lot of research. Don't just come to South Korea with random majors that you might not be able to do anything with in South Korea.
Watching her talk about her experience and how she got rejected without even getting tested or without even getting interviewed touched my heart. Honestly, it pained me. I don't know, but it seemed like I take it too personal. Maybe because I'm a Nigerian too. It honestly hurt my soul to see her pass through that. And she said that she's a very smart person. She qualified for the job she was applying for, but because she's a Nigerian and she's an African, they do not even want to listen to her or even give her a chance to prove herself. I really wish people will stop being very discriminatory towards Africans. Honestly, I wish people will stop that. I don't know how things are in Korea. I do not want to say a lot of things because I'm not in Korea, but I really wish people will stop discriminating against Africans, especially when it comes to doubting our credibility and our smartness as people.